Video disclaimer. I am not harassing anyone in this video, nor do I promote the harassment towards them. Thank you.
We at Xbox are happy to announce that we are in talks to combine Xbox Game Pass with Netflix for one affordable subscription plan.
Wait, what? Xbox is joining Netflix? This is crazy!
Yes, we will support tiers of no ad plans as well as ad-supported plans for those who wish to subscribe.
Ad-supported plans? Are we really bringing ads to gaming? How is that even going to work?
Similar to Netflix ad plans, we will run 4 to 5 minutes of ads for every hour during gameplay on Xbox Game Pass.
Whoa, I can't believe it's happening for real. We're actually going to start seeing ads while playing video games.
That's right, and you won't own the video games or TV shows and movies on Netflix either. You know our billionaire corporate saying, you will own nothing and be happy.
Well, whatever. I'll just buy my games to own on the Steam Spring Sale instead.
Wait, what?
I'm not signing up for any ad-supported subscription to play video games. This is why Steam is the best.
Here we go again. Being a console gamer in 2026, more specifically an Xbox gamer in 2026, has to be a humiliation ritual, because what is this? These gaming companies are so out of touch with their consumers, it's crazy. You would think that because majority of gamers are on console, they would create systems tailored to the console gamer's experience, but they don't. These companies are blinded by so much greed, it's causing them to self-sabotage. Xbox just time after time digs themselves in a hole that they don't have to be in. They increased the Game Pass prices, they gave away all their Xbox exclusives. They're even trying to make their next console a console PC hybrid. And now they're thinking about merging Xbox Game Pass with Netflix subscriptions. Bro, how did we get to this timeline? And before we get into this video and break down everything I want to talk about, I have to put out there, I am not a Xbox hater. I'm not inciting console wars, and I'm not saying that PC is greater. I'm not that type of person. This video and channel is just strictly informative in nature, and I'm just sharing my own thoughts and opinions, and I encourage you to do the same. I just think it's important to make videos like this because the gaming industry right now is in its darkest ages, and I cannot let my fellow gamers succumb to Xbox's greed.
Xbox might lower the price of Game Pass? New Xbox boss is looking at lower price Game Pass tiers? I can't believe it, the curse is finally lifted, y'all are finally free. She's considering other ways to make products and consoles more enticing for a wider audience, which includes possible partnerships like Game Pass and Netflix. She also ended the "This is an Xbox" campaign, and that's fair because that got out of hand. Like, that is not an Xbox, gang. All this sounds good though. Like, it would just be a shame if someone made a skit and just threw the whole balance off of the operation. Like, I don't know what they would say.
Do not be fooled by Xbox's recycle strategies, because in no way, shape, or form will this ever turn out good. They're talking about reducing Game Pass prices just to lock everyone back in, and then one day it'll just magically spike again. Do not fall for this, because when the prices do magically spike back up and you want to cancel your subscription, the website is randomly going to stop working. Y'all remember they did that? Xbox wouldn't need to try to rope their customers back in if they never raised the prices this high in the first place. Game Pass in 2017 was $9.99. Basically, you had unlimited games for $10 a month. You can't beat that. Then in 2019, Ultimate Game Pass became a thing mixed with Xbox Live Gold and cloud gaming, all for the sweet price of $14.99. Still not too bad, right? But then in 2023, Xbox Game Pass jumps to $16.99. Oh boy, this is where it starts getting bad. And in 2024, the price jumped to $19.99. This is where gamers started to feel like Xbox Game Pass was no longer a steal. At this point, many gamers could tell that Xbox was just capitalizing on their loyal fan base. But then in the big 2025, Xbox increased Ultimate Game Pass to $29.99. And this is where fans completely had enough. Xbox always made poor decisions throughout their entire existence, but this is what pissed people off to the point of no return. Back in 2017, they introduced Game Pass and it was a steal. It made the customers happy, but it just wasn't enough for them. So when I tell you, in no universe, in this entire multiverse, in this entire macrocosm, will Xbox Game Pass and Netflix ever work out? So while the price of Xbox Game Pass might drop, you will get ads every hour while playing the game. Like, are we dead ass? Guys, please do not fall for this. Who wants to be playing a game and then randomly Whopper, Whopper. If the Xbox CEO was genuinely trying to make Xbox a better place, why not just lower the price of Xbox Game Pass and nothing else? Why does it have to be lower the Xbox Game Pass prices with Netflix and ads. Huh?
The PlayStation Store is experimenting with dynamic pricing, and people are not happy. Basically, if you usually don't buy games, they might give you a little discount just to get the ball rolling, to get you to buy the game, and so far, that's mostly what they've been doing. But obviously, the goal here isn't to give people discounts. It's to find the people that are willing to pay more so they can charge them more. Like, okay, you bought Spider-Man and Resident Evil and God of War, so how about instead of charging you $55, we charge you $65? You can afford it, come on. Yeah, people are not gonna like this. Wendy's actually tried to do a similar thing, but the backlash was so bad that they were like, okay, never mind, sorry.
Who the fuck does Sony think they are? We cannot let them keep getting away with this. Xbox said they was finna stop making consoles, and Sony said, yeah, let me increase my price by $100. This shit has gone too far, and I'ma keep it real. El Cinco ain't worth $650. Bro, they want people to pay $900 for a PS5 Pro. This is just another episode of Steam does nothing and wins. Bro, the PlayStation 5 almost 5 years old. Why is the prices still increasing? If you don't already have a PlayStation, just forget about it. You ain't missing out on nothing. Nigga, AI has done irreversible damage. Sony really woke up and said, how can we charge more for a 5-year-old console? What's even crazier, they never explain why they do this shit. They just increase the prices then disappear. The only thing this price increase confirms is that GTA 6 will be coming. Sony that one friend that just keep asking you for money but never pay you back. Come on, bro, it's only $100 more. Just buy the console. And what's even crazier, I see Sony foot soldiers in the comment sections talking about just don't buy it then. Bro, Sony actively out here trying to become inflation final boss. If the PS5 Pro is $900 now, the PS6 price is finna be unforgivable work. This video was gonna be strictly about Xbox, but I couldn't pass up talking about Sony either because those PlayStation fanboys think it's all sunshine and rainbows over there when it's not. You would think that PlayStation fans know the pain of Xbox players when they used to be able to play online for free, but then PlayStation seen how much money Xbox was making and they did the same thing to y'all. Sony legit seen Xbox's greed with the Xbox Live Gold and thought to themselves, I don't really care about my player base that much or my consumers. I'm gonna tax them to play online as well. PlayStation Plus used to be $10 a month for all its features, but then they merged with stupid PlayStation Now, a feature that was trash, and now you have these tiers of PlayStation Plus with the highest being PlayStation Premium at $17.99. So while PlayStation fanboys laugh at Xbox and swear they're winning the console wars, bro, Sony is literally trying to include dynamic pricing for people who spend more money on games. How are they even getting the green light for these ideas?
Sony is replacing PlayStation Network with something even bigger than Game Pass. And from the sounds of it, it's not just games. According to a leaked internal email, they want to put everything Sony owns into one service. That means games, but also movies, TV shows, and anime through Crunchyroll, which they acquired back in 2021. Let's be honest, nobody is asking for more subscriptions. And PlayStation Plus Premium is already $160 for the year. This PlayStation 1 subscription, you're looking at $200 easily. But if they actually pull this off, it's something Xbox doesn't have and Netflix can't compete with. Because let's be honest, that's the real competition.
That post you just saw was uploaded 6 days ago. Sony, just like Xbox, is trying to make their consumers pay for stuff they don't even want. This era of subscriptions in gaming genuinely has to stop. Like, it genuinely has to. Like, I cannot be more serious when I say they are legit forcing us to pay for things we don't even use. So when I tell y'all on this channel, don't interact with that, don't buy this, don't buy that, I'm not saying it because I'm hating. I'm saying it because companies respond to numbers, not complaints. You can complain all you want. You can make all the Twitter posts you want. You can make all the Reddit forums you want. But if you keep spending, they don't care. And yeah, for the people who think the grass is greener on either side, it's not. They're both equally trash. Now, I know there's gonna be some PlayStation and Xbox fanboys that genuinely try to go against me in the comment section because they think this is good for the gaming community. So I'm just gonna address you guys now to wrap this video up. Some gamers genuinely think it's okay that I'm spending $30 a month on Game Pass because I'm getting my money's worth. They think spending $30 monthly for Xbox Game Pass is okay because they get 400 available games to play when they're not even touching a quarter of that. Y'all are justifying Xbox charging y'all $360 a year for games and features that you don't even own or use. You could be enjoying a game one day, the next day wake up and it's gone because Game Pass took it out. On top of it being bad for the gaming industry, it's just bad financial decisions in general, bro. You have many expenses in your life. Think of other subscriptions you have in your life: Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. Why do you want your most expensive subscription to be your hobby? You know, when you're watching YouTube and you get 3 back-to-back ads that you can't skip, that's what's gonna come to gaming. And to my PlayStation fanboys, toys. If dynamic pricing becomes a thing, how will you defend the fact that you have to spend more money on games because you pay for more games than the person to your left or your right? It's not fair. Not only is it not fair, I don't even think that's legal. These companies used to care that playing the game was your hobby. They no longer care about that. They only care about your money. And I know you're probably wondering, why haven't you spoke on Nintendo yet? It's because I got my own separate video for Nintendo coming, because Nintendo could poop in a bag of fries and their fans would still buy it. Other than that though, that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm open for discussion. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that way YouTube algorithm promotes this video, because I think we need to make more gamers aware of this. I've genuinely only seen a select few of content creators talking about this, and I really think this needs to get spoke about a lot more. Other than that, I'm about like 400 and some change away from 10K, so if you could subscribe, that really does help. But other than that, I'm out of here.